Morning, guys. I'm a gastro doctor, so we talk about nutrition and food and your gut health and all that all the time. Now, a question that I ask to all my patients is, "What's your hobby?" And most of the time they are a bit taken aback, and quite a number of them they said, "I don't have any hobby," or "I don't have any time for hobby," or they say, "My hobby is reading books," or "My hobby is spending time with my grandchildren." I don't think these can be called as hobbies. Now, hobbies are of different types, of course. A hobby can reach such a level that you can call it you are a world-class expert on that, like stamp collection or anything. But I say that if you tell me that I don't have any hobby, why don't you pick up cooking as a hobby? Cooking is not easy for majority of us because we never watched somebody, shadowed somebody. But everybody loves food, right? Everybody think about having a feast when family is coming. So it is integral to our culture and human evolution, and it is integral to your health. If you cook a food yourself, even if you put a lot of sugar and spice and calories and oils, it is way better than the food that you buy in the supermarket, processed, or buy in the restaurants, recycled seed oil, inflammatory oils. So what about weekends? Like today is Sunday morning. It's quite early. I wake up early anyway. So just cook 2 dishes, research a bit. It's an exploration, it's an adventure, particularly if you have never done this dish before. And I'm always experimenting. It's creative, it's meditative, it's art, it is smell, it is texture, and it is timekeeping, it is organization, when to put what and to find stuff, and it is cleanliness because before and after you have to clean your work area. I think for me cooking is worship. You might not agree with me, but not everybody is spiritual to the extent that they will follow a discipline like a structured religion. We all believe in human values and good people and honesty and ethical, moral stuff. But this can be a religion. The word religious means something that holds you, something that gives you strength, something that brings you back to the path of positivity. That's what religion is. In old age, I think religion was formed and is still working as an emotional first aid to a lot of people when they're in trouble, they're shattered, they're almost lost all the hope. They believe in a superpower, some supernatural energy, some universal power that they're protecting. And that's the thing that keeps us hope. And I would rather wish that me or somebody will have that faith and hope into something that will help me, that he or she, or to be honest, it doesn't matter. There's so much fighting about is there one God or two gods or many gods, or is it a he or she, or is it a real people once upon a time who came to the world? Can we worship somebody in place like a tree or stone or an idol? There's so much battle, but the fundamental thing that's connecting everything, that whatever is that gives us hope, that gives us a positive energy that, okay, I'm doing this, but there's somebody else helping me, and that is so vital. And this is what our mom and dad used to do, our parents, our primary caregiver, like, "Come on, child, you go walk. If you fall, I will come back." And because of that, the child would dare to venture, go into unknown and go into a field. And, he will go and look back. Is mom watching me? And again, mom will say, "Yeah, go on." He'll go again. And at one stage, they'll be free and independent and all that. So I look at religion like that. I look at spirituality like that. There's a force, the force that is always there within us. And you just bring it out. You just bring it out. See, the ADHD makes parallel connection from cooking to meditation to spirituality to hope to mother and child and all that. But cook. Please learn how to cook. There are so many cooking channels. I think the music channels and the cooking channels and the news channel are probably the most in number. And on the internet, apparently, all of this is second best to pornography. However, it's interesting. But since AI has come, my knowledge gathering and getting benefited from the wisdom of the experts is just exploded. Because if you got an ADHD brain, you go searching for one and you get distracted into many different things, like 20 pages of one topic in Google. Whereas if you use AI, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, and rest, you get a more of a concise thingy, and if it's not correct, you can ask questions. It's more of a conversation with an expert. I totally understand that, yes, you shouldn't rely blindly, like you shouldn't rely on your teacher blindly either. Yes, they may be expert, but that doesn't mean they cannot commit mistake. So those who said, oh, don't believe in ChatGPT, there is a recent experiment that is ChatGPT or AI better than average doctors diagnosing a problem? Yes, they are. They are, because they have got more knowledge base, they can do more parallel processing than an average doctor. So they will be coming up with something that you are not even thinking, right? It's logistic, but I think more and more of this kind of research will come into place, and then we will know, yes, there is an AI helping with the diagnosis, but yes, there is a human oversight and licensed, experienced doctor with a registration number, who will be doing ethical practice, evidence-based, transparent, open practice. So that's what the future is going to be, I think. Anyway, take care. Spirituality in action, meditation in action, love in action. This is what cooking is to me.